Welcome to an episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to talk about activism and how you can slowly become what you hate the most. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking and I won't let them in. Alyssa Mercante is a journalist activist who seeks to invoke change with her written articles on Kotaku. The issue with Alyssa is she doesn't tell the whole truth. She spins a narrative to meet her agenda. For example, when she covered the Sweet Baby Inc. Cabrutus disaster, she left out how Sweet Baby Inc. employees first attacked the gamers, starting a hate campaign trying to get them removed from Steam and other places. So we know full blown that Alyssa Mercante is a journalist activist. But what about those on the other side that complain about her? Now, I made a video about Alyssa Mercante and the way that she reports how she don't tell the whole truth. And I've chimed in on the whole DEI and Sweet Baby Inc. fiasco, mostly making fun of it. And that's where I met Grummz, a former dev who used to work on World of Warcraft, I guess. I never played the game. And from Grummz, I met other people too. I mentioned a few of them in my videos because I use some of their content. And that's what led me down the rabbit hole of DEI, race swapping, and things of that nature. And it so happens that I started seeing Smash JT making videos about the same stuff that I was making because I was following Grummz and these individuals. So the videos that Smash JT comes out with now, I pretty much already know what he's gonna say because it's been said before by these people. And like I said, I made a few videos too, but eventually I moved on because there's other things that interest me. But Smash JT hasn't moved on. In fact, he's gotten involved in the situation. Alyssa Mercante contacted his wife because he made so many videos about her. And not only that, he went to the extent to start a change.org petition to end Kotaku, going after Alyssa Mercante's livelihood and those rest of the journalists who work there. So then I started thinking to myself, what is the difference between both of them? One thinks he's telling the truth and the other one is telling her truth. But in the end, they're pretty much resorting to the same thing. They're going after each other's personal lives. I think when you start petitions to eliminate the competition, you have become an activist. I think you cross that line from making constant videos to trying to invoke social change. And I see someone like Grummz who wakes up every morning looking for the worst in things so that he can continue his narrative that he's built up thus far, jumping from game to game to game because that's all they have. And it's not really about the games, it's just the narrative that he has to keep up. And why? Because you gain a few followers and you have to keep on feeding that hate mob. Because if you don't, if you change your tone, they start to call you woke. They start to turn on you. And that's obviously something that people who cover this don't want. It's their bread and butter. But the thing is, when you wake up and start looking at the worst of things, that becomes your life. For Smash JT, that becomes his content. Now, he seems happy enough that it won't, change his energy, hopefully. Some people out there, it changes their energy. They wake up angry. They look at other people as enemies, especially if they're different. It starts to consume their lives. They wake up just like Grummz every morning looking for the worst of things. And guess what? They find it. Because if that's all you're looking for, you're gonna find it. So I think there comes a time, there comes a line where you cross, where you become an activist yourself. You become the person you hate. Smash JT, Alyssa Mercante, Grummz, they're all the same. Like Fallout series says, they all want to change the world. They just disagree on how. So this is just a warning to those who cover these subjects all the time and who get that negative reinforcement from it, that it's a slippery slope. One day you're a content creator and then one day you're an activist. That's gonna do it for the episode. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.